Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. RoseCraft Blades has come out with a couple of new releases today. This is the Cumberland Coke bottle, and we have the new vintage jig bone handles. These are going to be a dark green color here and looks fantastic. They're also going to be releasing another of the toasted white bone, this time in the new blade steel 14C28. The previous one released in December had D2 steel, but the same handle material as before. But I want to focus on this vintage jig bone. The first time we've seen these handles on this particular knife. Of course, with the wonderful clip point blade here. 6.5 pull on it. Again, 14C28 is what we've got for the blade steel. RoseCraft stamped on the blade. Satin finish. Nice swedging on there. Beautiful blade edge on there. Very well ground. Look at satin lines on there, are just really, really well done. Always like the satin finish on their blades. They're just very classy look to them. There's the blade edge on the other side. Well ground and well sharpened. Half stops on this particular model. You've got stainless steel liner bolster combination integral. With the fit and finish on this. Very solid. No gaps. And in the half stop position, you got the spring flush in all three positions. Looks very good. No prow pins. You can see how that's hafted and it tapers down to the bolster. Very smooth around the corners. A few little sharp edges, I would say, on the interior of the liner of this one. Probably need to smooth that over a little bit, so a little more work could have been done there. You get the Spades shield on this one. That one's well inlaid. Pins are well done. And look at the jigging on this. That's what sets this one apart from some of the other releases. Just a fantastic fade into a lighter green there. And this is just a very attractive color green. Very manly style green color. Pickle-ish. Like a big pickle. Everybody likes a good pickle. This is a lengthy knife, right at 4 inches. And you get a blade length of about 3 1/8 to the tang. So a little over that legal mark for the UK carry. Outside of your home, obviously. You can own the knife, not a problem. Centering is very well done. Right down the middle. Hey, diddle diddle. Pull on it, like I say, is about 6.5. Action is fantastic. Feels great in the hand. Yeah, it really has made a big difference since they've started doing a little bit more rounding around the handle. Just automatically feels quite a bit more comfortable in the hand. I would say I do need to finish that up a little bit on the interior of the liners, but it's just very minor. Let's look at the other side of the blade. I know we showed the other side. Here's your designation. If I can get the light just right here. 14C28N steel, RCT 026-VJB for vintage jig bone, and Andy's maker's mark and country of origin there. Very well done knife. Let's take a look again at the toasted white bone. That's going to be offered again today at noon Eastern. As of the making of this video, they're coming out right about now. So go and pick these up. They're going to be $64.99. Again, this is the older model. The new model will have the 14C28N, but the handles are going to be the same. So I'll just give you an opportunity to look at what you're buying here. But wonderful presentation. I really like that they keep continuing to make these vintage jig bone or just any of the jig bone. They've really done well learning how to do this. And each of these are going to be ground. You know, all the jigging will be done by hand, so they're all going to be a little individually different. No two are going to be the same. They're all done by hand like that. And I just can't say enough about the quality of these knives for the price. To me, they are the best bang for the buck knife out there. And I can't imagine this won't be a really well received knife. This is again $64.99. You can get these at any of the qualified RoseCraft dealers. Are not going to be available on the RoseCraft website, I do not believe. But choose your favorite. They are available now. Fantastic knife. Hope you guys enjoyed the look at this. We're going to have a slideshow coming up next, and you can get some real detailed view of this knife and very high quality. So make sure you stick around for that. I hope you enjoyed the overview. And if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care.